Hello again, YouTube. We are back for episode 5 of our Minecraft adventure. I've done a few bits and bobs since the last episode. It was probably getting a little bit boring watching me die all the time and just trying to get stuff but failing. So all I've done is, I'll explain what I've done here, it's a little bit weird. So I've made our little wooden box into a bit of a mound house. It looks a bit more natural, tried to sort of blend it into the hillside. I think that's kind of cool. I like the little Hobbit-y hole idea where the house is sort of built into the hill. So that's what I've done for now. Obviously this is not going to be our long-term home or anything, it's just to sort of start a home while we get set up and while we're building stuff. I've also planted some wheat so I don't have to keep running around trying to find some food. That should hopefully keep us going from now on food-wise. So all I was going to do in this episode, well, firstly I was going to decide, so I'm not sure whether I want to start working on this cave house that I had in mind. So remember, the idea is to sort of dig into here, make a cool little house that's built into the cave, maybe have some sort of like wooden framing outside the entrance and some vines coming down, try and blend it into the cliff face, and then some sort of stepping stones coming out of here. I do like the sound of that. Like, the more I think about it, the more I think that's going to look pretty cool. So it's either start working on that, or I also kind of want to explore, because we've not really had much of a look around. I know for the last few episodes we've seen some pigs over there and some woods over here, but we've not really done anything else. So I'm thinking about maybe getting some stuff together and going on a little trip just to see what's around. Probably a good idea to actually start up here so we can get a better view of what's going on around. So yeah, I think we'll do that. I don't feel like starting to build just yet. Building this little place will do for now. We've got somewhere to sleep. I did also just dig down here. I'm going to start a little mine underneath here as well. I always do a little mine underneath wherever my house is. I never really make much out of the mines. I just sort of do strip mining, dig to the bottom, and then do my little 2x2 caverns, looking for diamonds and iron and that kind of stuff. Never do anything fancy with the mines, because they're just so grey and boring. Okay, cool, so let's have a look in here, see what we've got. I've tried to organise my stuff a little bit better than it was before, so I've made some tools and stuff. We've got a bit of food. Trying to think, will that be enough food? Yeah, we've got a few torches. And we've got a bed. Which was the highlight of the last episode. Probably the highlight of the last 4 episodes, because I actually achieved something instead of dying. Okay, cool. Right, let's just pick a direction. We'll go up the cliff. We'll go this way and we'll see what's up. Also, as well, just to let you guys know what I have done for this episode. I've turned all the sort of game music and stuff right off. Looking back over the last couple of episodes, I did fix it a little in episode 2. The music and sound was ridiculously loud in the first episode. It's a bit better in episode sort of 2 to 4, and hopefully in this one it should be fine now. My mic audio is probably still going to be a little bit quiet. I think that's just a case of, 1, me being a bit shy and quiet to begin with, and 2, I am just using a headset at the moment. I haven't got like a proper mic or anything. I will look to do that obviously in sort of long term, but I'm pretty sure this will be fine for now. Worst case, you might have to just turn your volume up a little bit more than you normally have, but it shouldn't be too bad. So I have also upgraded my video recording software. So I've mentioned in the last couple of episodes that the free one had a 10-minute limit. That's now gone, and hopefully, fingers crossed, although this is the first one so I haven't tested it, it should also have got rid of the Bandicam watermark logo at the top of the screen. I don't think that was too much of an issue, but it was kind of bugging me a little bit that was there, so hopefully it just looks a little bit better now. It is only episode 5, so we've still got a long way to go before my video editing and everything like that becomes anywhere close to good, but hopefully it's getting a little bit better by the episodes and you guys will be able to see that as well. I'm just grabbing this coal while we're sort of looking around, might as well. Let's have a look at our little hut from up here. It looks kind of ugly from up here. From this side over here, it doesn't look too bad, because I've sort of built the hill up just to go over it. And then the idea was kind of, like I mentioned, like the Hobbit hole kind of style, so it's like built into the hill. It doesn't really look that great, but what I found with Minecraft a lot of the time is you have a cool idea, and then obviously because the sort of vanilla texture pack is a little bit uninspired, stuff never looks quite as good as you hope it's going to. But I do like playing it vanilla, saying that. So I don't know. Maybe in the future we'll try out some cool texture packs, make things look a bit prettier, and obviously, hopefully as the series goes on, I'll get a little bit better when it comes to building cool stuff. But yeah, for now we've got that little Hobbit-y type house, just for somewhere to live, nothing special, and then we'll look to build some cooler stuff as well. Oh wow, there's quite a lot of mountainy stuff over here, which is pretty cool. So one thing before I set off, I need to make sure I remember that we live that way, because otherwise I will 100% get lost and never find the way home. Oh, I made some shears as well, so I can get some wool without killing sheep. I do actually want a double bed, so I was kind of joking when I mentioned that, but even though it makes no difference to the game at all, I just feel like having a double bed in Minecraft is a bit more luxurious. Oh wow, this area down here is actually really cool. You might have noticed, like, I always like the areas that have got like water around them, so the same with that little cliff out there that I want to build a house into. I like the idea of it being surrounded by water and having to have like a little walkway to get to it. I don't know why, it just sounds cool to me. I always wanted to live on a little house in the middle of a lake. So maybe one day I'll actually do that in real life, who knows. So this looks like jungle for here, for jungle for days. What was this way? Wow, I'm in a really, really mountainy area. I quite like all around here. This is like completely surrounded by mountains in a little circle, which is pretty cool. Maybe we'll build something down there at some point as well. Ooh, lots of sheep. Let's get a bit of wool. So yeah, the first few episodes I'm gonna have a little look around, start building that house into the cliff, see where we go with that. At some point, I will do a caving episode as well. I'm inevitably gonna need some supplies, some iron, some coal, hopefully get some diamonds down there as well. I kind of want to get some armor and stuff, like good armor, before I go and explore the ravine that we saw at the start. That ravine looks pretty big, and hopefully there's some cool stuff down there. But I always die when I go into a ravine. As you probably noticed already, I'm not the best at surviving in this game, and I get so annoyed when I die at the bottom of a ravine or a cave or something, because it takes quite a while to run back down and get your stuff. Man, there's a lot of sheep. A lot of sheep. What's this over here? What the hell is that? It's just like a hill that's not rendered in. Looks weird. Looks like some kind of igloo. I'm gonna build a bed and sleep, because as we've seen, nighttime and me do not go well in this game. Hopefully we'll make it through the night without dying. Cool, survived. See, that's how nighttime should be. Just have a nice relaxing sleep and then carry on adventuring the next day. That's what we like to see. Probably worth grabbing a bit of wool while I'm here. Sure, I'll need wool for something other than beds. Wow, the more I sort of look around all these mountains, the more cool. Whenever I see a mountain, I'm like, yeah, that's really cool. I'm going to build something on top of it. And then I never end up doing it. Skeleton down there. All pumpkins, we'll get some of those. Get some more bacon as well. So I think I'm going to keep the episodes to 15 minutes in length to begin with. I think the last time I heard that was when you first start a YouTube channel, you have to keep them at 15, but I'm not sure if that's the case now. I think I verified my channel. I think you had to put like a phone number and stuff, and I think once you've done that, it lets you upload for 30 minutes. But the first few I'm going to keep at sort of 15 minutes. I think, to be honest, if I go for 30 minutes without sort of having the script or any sort of idea of what I'm doing, I'll probably just get a bit confused and it'll be weird to watch. So we'll keep it to 15 for now until I get sort of properly into the whole recording thing, and then depending on what people think, I'll probably go up to 30 minutes or whatever you guys prefer really after that. I feel really bad for killing the pigs because they're so cute. It makes it worse that in real life we have loads of teddies of pigs. My girlfriend, not me, so I didn't go out and buy those myself. So we've got a little pig family here, which we talk to. We're crazy. She's as much of a loser as me, so. But yeah, that makes it worse when I'm killing pigs in the game. It's kind of like, oh, they're cute. But what can you do? Gotta eat that bacon. God damn it. Oh, just gonna leave that there. Which, if it was near where I live, would bug the hell out of me because the tree won't despawn. So this is all sort of tree area, mountains all around here. I have no idea what kind of new stuff they've put into the wilderness, like the world, since the last time I played. So I know I've seen stuff like jungle temples and desert fortresses and stuff, I think, like when I last played, or I've seen videos of it. So I don't know if there's a load of stuff like that that's now been added in the later updates. This is 1.9 actually, which I think is, at the time of me playing this, is like pretty much a brand new update. So I haven't really seen anything about that other than what's in the sort of snapshot description. So yeah, hopefully there's some cool stuff that I don't even know about, and maybe you guys don't know about, that we'll eventually run into as well. Wow, this is a weird looking place. Pretty cool though. Oh, that was it. I need some vines actually while I'm here. Is this how I get vines? Did that give me vines? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So if I'm going to build something into that cliff, I like the idea of having some vines sort of like coming down and covering over the entrance, just so it all looks kind of natural and overgrown. I don't know why, but I always have a bit of a theme of building stuff and trying to make it look kind of naturally-ish. Wow, we've got lots and lots of pigs over here. I might as well kill a few while I'm here, get some bacon. Even though we've got our little wheat farm set up now, so we should be fine for food. And looking at food, I should actually eat something right now. So the other thing I've been thinking about since the last video as well is I'll probably want to start playing another game as well soon. I'm definitely going to keep with the Minecraft videos, so that'll be like no matter what I do, I'll keep uploading those. Definitely for the sort of mid to long term, because Minecraft is just one of those games that you've always got stuff to do, you know. And it's like I said in the first episode, it's a pretty good one to talk over in the background without having to worry too much about sort of staying alive or concentrating. But at the same time, I do want to kind of play some more gamey type games, if that makes sense. So I'll probably have a look on Steam and see what games are on there that sort of pick my eye. I did get a few games for Christmas, so I got Legend of Grimrock. That looks kind of cool. I think it's like a dungeon crawler game. I've not played it, so that could potentially be one that I do on this channel. My only my only reservation with that is that, wow, some pop in there. My only reservation with that is that whenever I've seen dungeon games before, they look insanely difficult, and I'm not the best at surviving in any game, let alone difficult ones, so that could be an issue. But yeah, so the plan is maybe start another series alongside this after a few more episodes. If you guys have got any ideas for cool games that you think I could play that would be able to run on a fairly not great computer, then let me know, and I'm happy to sort of think about that for the next series as well. Yeah, so for this episode, that's going to be the end of the time limit on this one, 15 minutes. I'll end it here, and then in the next episode we'll do a bit more exploring in the other directions just to see what's around in the close area, and then we'll look to start building. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and peace.